Welcome to Module 9 of the Business Management Capstone course. This will be a brief assignment overview and recap of the decisions for Year 10. We're just going to go ahead and dive right into Module 9. First assignment is the Chapter 7 Smart Book. Next, we have the course participation strategies to compete in the markets of developing countries. As you know, what works in one country, such as the United States, may not work in another when it comes to products. So you may have to tweak or revise your product in order to be successful in other countries. So that's what this discussion board is pertaining to. Next, we have the Chapter 7 quiz. Next, we have Case 6, Netflix in 2019. Keep in mind, you must read the case within the back of the textbook. And if I was you, I would review Chapters 1 through 7 before attempting to complete this case. Next, we have the Module 9 report. This is all focusing on the primary components of your company strategy when it comes to the camera and drones. Majority of the teams are doing a great job with the reports. You have a cover page. The body of the report has style to it. It looks professional. It's well written. It has tables, charts, graphs, pictures, so on and so forth. Continue on with that. Now, there's a couple of companies that are really just giving me the bare bones. There's no cover page. It looks very generic, and it's not even well written, and it's very vague. And I will no longer accept those reports. You should know by now what the expectation is. And then next we have the Global Simulation Year 11 decisions. Obviously, the majority of the teams are doing a fantastic job with the decisions. Before we jump into our standings, I just want to point out again, Team E is on the overall game-to-date scoreboard when it comes to all the colleges and universities that are using the simulation this semester. They tied for 4th place at a score of 108.5. Now, keep in mind, the overall, when it comes to all the different universities and colleges, they close their round at roughly 6 p.m. We close ours at 11. That's why you're going to see a different overall score when I review those here in a minute for us. But at the time of closing for them, they were tied for 4th place overall. Tremendous effort. Great job. I actually want to say that might be the highest I've ever seen any one of our teams get. I've definitely seen teams get in the top 10, top 5. I don't believe I've ever seen top 4. So if you keep on climbing, Team E, all I got to say is tremendous effort. Keep it up. Here we have the Year 10 scoreboard. Team E is in 1st place, but they lost a point. They're at 106. Team D, they lost a point. They're at 102. So imagine if Team D would have gained a few points and start closing that gap. So that's what I'm saying is don't ever give up. You never know. Team B gained 5 for 96 for Year 10. Team C, they dropped 2. 1 or 2 points is no big deal. So, Team C, that's fine. I mean, a decision you make in a certain year, it might take a little bit to actually take hold. So I wouldn't worry about that. Now, Team F, who dropped 9, and Team A, who dropped 11, yes, I would be highly concerned. You should be in the high 80s, low 90s right about now. Team F, you're at 81. Very disappointing. And then Team A at 72 for Year 10. To me, that's leading me to believe that you don't know what you're doing with the score of 72. So now if we look at the game-to-date scoreboard, Team E is at 110. They got 2 bonus points. Team D is at 106. So pretty much right there. So, Team E, even though, you're doing tremendous, don't count out Team D. 4 points is not much. I mean, we still have plenty of weeks left to go. So I guess don't let your foot off the gas, Team E, because Team D is right behind you. Team B is at 96. Very respectable score. They're still in the hunt. Team C, 95. Then again, they got a shot. Team F is at 90. They dropped 9 from Year 10, from 9 to 10, I should say. On the scoreboard, and overall they're at 90. That's that breaking point. You fall below 90, you're pretty much out of it, in my mind. And then Team A at 78, I would say clearly you don't have a handle on the simulation. I would venture to guess that your team's not putting in forth much effort to get a 78. You could probably just leave the default settings and almost get a 78. So, one more week like this, and you will not receive points for your decisions because obviously you're not making any decisions in my mind. So, overall, I'd say majority of teams are doing great. The only real major concern is Team A. Everyone else, even Team F at 90, you still got a shot. I wouldn't count you out. You obviously would have to start gaining ground now, but definitely not out of the hunt, though. So that's all I have for this week. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Take care, everyone.